Hey guys, welcome back to the Budget 4x4 Life. It's definitely been a few weeks since I've been active on here, and finally we're back. There's a lot happening behind the scenes, guys, and over the past few weeks new products were developed for Mitsubishi Pajeros, so I'm so excited to release them for you guys very soon. So for the month of December, it's actually going to be a special month. Every single week there will be a new product released for Mitsubishi Pajeros, so I'm very excited and yeah, very keen to show you guys what we've come up with. Two products especially is brand spanking new aftermarket. It doesn't exist for the short wheelbase Pajeros, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notifications, because trust me when I say it, when it's released you're going to be all over it. So yeah, very excited guys. But anyway, let's kick it off with today's auto locking module. So it does exactly what it says. We're basically going to install it, and I'll run you through the features, and it only takes up to 5 minutes to install, if that. So very easy to install, and it's a great safety feature for any Pajero. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into it. Right guys, so the only tool that you'll need for this installation is either your panel kit or this small screwdriver. I'm not sure where my panels are at the moment because we just moved into a new place, but anyway, you won't scratch anything for this one. So just a small screwdriver, and as you can see there's like a few clips. You just got to undo them and then the whole panel will come out, and then we have access to all the wiring. So let's do that and then we'll go further. Right guys, so as you can see, that's what it should look like when the panel is off. Now there's three things to look for. Number one, that's the white plugs that needs to be unplugged. Alright, so that's the 1 and the 2. And then number 3 will be the OBD port. Now this is an extension cable, so if you have an ultra gauge or any device that's already plugged into your OBD, you can get this cable, and then it will go to 2 devices. So one is ultra gauge and number 2 is this device, and this is the device right here. So that will go to the OBD, that will go to the other 2 plugs. So it's very simple. All you got to do is just unplug that one there. Just make sure you pick the right cables. As you can see, that one needs to take the part that goes with the pins, and the other part will be this one. So this is what it would look like now. Perfect, and there you go. As you can see, plugged in with this one and plugged into the other one, and then the OBD will just go to that one there, and it will be all plugged in. So it should like this when completed. Perfect guys, and there you go. So that is all installed. Super easy, super quick, and that's the original OBD port right there. That you can use if you don't have an additional device like an ultra gauge. So just plug it in there. Alrighty guys, we are now in the car, so let's finally test it out and see if everything works. So first up, what should happen if you move from park to drive? There you go, it locks automatically, so that is very good. So that's obviously the first thing. So once you put it in drive, you can just drive off, and you don't have to worry about locking the doors. So that is pretty cool. And once you shift back to park, it automatically unlocks so everyone can get out again. So in that way, it's not going to be unlocked unless your car is in park, you're ready to get out or in, or if you're in drive, it's going to be locked automatically. So that is very cool. Now let's say for instance someone wants to climb in because they just you're picking someone up, right? So if your car is in, let's say, drive, you go back to park, or if you just open the door manually, so like this. Right, now if we drive off after 10 kilometers an hour, boom, there it locks again. So that is very cool. Let me just put on my seatbelt. Luckily there's no one here, but anyway. So yeah guys, so that is the cool thing about it. It's just set and forget. So that's the cool thing. This will especially be handy in places like South Africa. All my South African friends, this probably mostly for you, because sometimes we forget to lock our vehicles, we drive off and you want to be safe. You don't want any stranger to enter your car and steal all your belongings. So that is just very handy, knowing the car will now automatically lock and unlock. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now this device is not just a safety device but also a preventative device, so especially for those with maybe young kids or children that wants to play around with the door handles, they won't, you know, accidentally open the door handles and fall out of the car. Hopefully they're in a chair when they're very young, but yeah, it's just things like that. So it is pretty cool. If your kids like to mess around with the door handles, open it by mistake, that sort of thing, it won't happen. Once you put your car into drive and drive off, it will automatically lock. So that is very cool. The other good thing about it is also got a safety feature built into it. So if you're doing over 45 kilometers an hour and you suddenly have to stop because of an accident or someone just suddenly brakes in front of you, the car will automatically unlock the doors if you stop within 2 seconds, because it will sense you're in an accident, that sort of thing. So it is pretty handy to know. I'm not going to try it myself, trying to brake in 2 seconds over 45 kilometers an hour. I don't think my car is built for that. But anyway, if you're in an accident, I reckon, you know, adrenaline will just kick in and you're going to stand on the brakes, and you should realistically then brake your car under 2 seconds if you're doing like 60 kilometers an hour. In that way, the central locking will activate and it will unlock the car. So if you're in a crash, you know, that sort of thing, hopefully it doesn't happen to anyone, but it's good to know it does have that safety feature where doors will then unlock. So yeah, that is pretty cool, and just, you know, something to have that is nice and safe and also preventative of those circumstances. So yeah, pretty cool. Awesome guys, so there you have it. This is a very, very cool device, especially for those with kids that don't want them to open up the doors, or for those that just want to feel safe and make sure the doors are locked automatically. So it's a pretty cool device. I'm gonna keep it in my car, and yeah, it's just very good to have. Thanks so much for watching guys. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, because every single week there's new products coming for December. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And obviously, if you have any questions, make sure to drop it down below and I'll get back to you. Also, as part of a bonus, why not, for the first 5 people that gets this unit, I'll leave a 10% discount for you guys. Awesome. See you in the next one. Bye.